Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with Tver. We're going for Relentless Push East. We are trying to colonize the Eastern Siberian border by coast by 1600 as Tver, not as Muscovy, which, you know, might be an easier way to do it. We are in a war against the Livonian Order, and we are doing that because we want the power protection. We also had war with Riga with it. But I think I'm not gonna continue the war against Riga. Yeah, we could siege it down, but it requires 9 troops, 10 really, to do in a long time. And we can't really get all that much out of a peace deal here. There's not a lot of money in there. 18 ducats, even it's 25, it's nothing. And yeah, we could get like war reps, which would be a bit of money, but clearly they're not making tons. And steering trade and trade power are not very good because they're in the wrong trade node. So I will clear this offer and I'd rather ask them to white peace. Just nothing, white peace. Just Riga, please. Yes. And then we're going to try to quickly siege down Golding in here and meanwhile grab as much money as we can from these people. I'll also turn off my army maintenance because there are no more enemies and I don't need to pay my troops while they're sieging if there are no enemies. We are allied to exactly Denmark. And that's kind of all the protection I have for the Muscovites. So if at any point the Danes decide to not help me, that would be bad. I don't know how they're doing. They do have loans, or maybe a loan. I always forget how many of these how this score translates to actual loans, but they do have loans, at least a loan. It's not great. It's not great. We also have a free diplomat, and we're already using one to do the whole Polish thing, which doesn't seem particularly great. How much do you love me, Denmark? Not enough. Love me more. I'm really paranoid that they might not decide not to defend me. Could get like a cruel heir or something and then we're in toast. And there's no way I win against the Muscovites. None. They have what, like... I mean, even alone they probably have like 25,000 troops plus all the subjects. And I don't think there's any way we fight that and win that. Wouldn't mind another advisor, frankly. Land maintenance, I would love discipline, but we don't have that. Improve relations, yay. Would reduce our issues over here. Ooh, I should probably accept Novgorodian culture, honestly. Right? Yeah, once we form Russia, it would be fine. And we already have reduced penalties. So it's not the end of the world. But I could spend 100 tip here to remove these 15% penalties on tax, manpower and sailors in most of my land. 100 dip. Do I need my dip for anything? I did take dip tech 4. Dip tech 5 is not a great tech. Yeah, being out of time would be nice, but we're not going to do that anyway. I think I'm going to accept Novgorod here. Novgorodian. Oh, also I remember dying earlier and not stabbing up. Well, we stabbed up once, but we didn't go to +1 ever. Maybe that's an option now. Spent 100 admin. It's gonna help with a lot of things, and we're gonna have to spend that money some point anyway. I always like being at +1 because it's sort of free to do that early. It will delay admin tech 4 again, but with that institution being as it is and my money being as it is, I don't think I need temples anytime soon. Let's boost stab as well. Let's do it. Stab, boost. Alrighty, bunch of rebels over there in the Danish Baltic. Don't like it. Stay alive, Denmark. I need you. Almost tempted to go and beat up their rebels. Just to make sure we have somebody to defend me from the Russian. That can't be right. I say the Russian. They're Muscovy. We are Russian. I mean... Influencing Rostov. And Denmark is a great power. Good, good, good. Please stay powerful. Please tell me you didn't go deeper into debt. You did not. And debt is a huge modifier on willingness to accept peace. To accept call to arms. That's why I'm kinda looking at that. I need these Danes to defend me. Do we need to do anything else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. My burghers are happy again, that's very good. I could summon the Diet again, I should, right? Yeah, definitely should. Gain influence and loyalty, and we get to choose base tax and Torzhok, and we get loyalty and prestige. 3 manpower in Zubtsov. We gain Boyar loyalty, which is not the most important one for me. Have a port. I gain a claim on Ingerman land. If I win, I gain... Well... No. Wait, wasn't I? I thought I was fabricating in Novgorod at some point. Did I do that? I did. Oh, but Ingerman is not Novgorod. It's Peshkovian, which is Muscovy's vassal, with not enough liberty desire. Seems difficult for me to get a port anytime soon. Even Novgorod doesn't have any anymore. Well, actually, there's that one. And that one. So if we went to war with you again, which ends in 67, that's a long time. I don't think I can do the burger one here anytime soon. So it must be one of these. I wouldn't actually mind 450 men. It sounds like not a lot. It's not a lot. But it's more than nothing. And I'm sort of okay on mill power at this point in time. Is that true? I probably really want to take Tech 4, 5. Even though we don't have the Renaissance right now. So I kind of do not want to spend the mill. But I could do it after I take the tech. When do I get this? 59. That's next year. I think I'm going to take the Boyars and not do it immediately. I don't know. Base tax in Torzhok. You have relatively high autonomy still, while Zubtsov should not. I think I'm going to do the mill development here. 50 and 57, yeah. Yeah, let's take the Boyar one. And hopefully get to do it sometime soonish. Good amount of Danes here. They're here to deal with the Estonian separatists, of course. Muscovy influencing all their subjects. If and when Muscovy eats their subjects, that's probably actually good for us. Because right now they get a separate manpower pool and bonus force limit from that, and generals, which they won't have once they've eaten all their subjects. Okay, 100% peace deal here. Let's do it. We need a diplomat for that. Well, you don't need to be supporting the air in Poland at all. We have, I think, understood that that's a useless thing to do. You're back, so I'm gonna peace out. What do I want? Can't vassalize them because of the way we declared the war. But we can't humiliate. We could force religion, but I don't think that does anything. We can take some money. And we can take war reps. These are slightly not enough to end a rivalry. How much do I care about 5 prestige? Feels like money is more important right now. I don't need you to give up claims in Peshkov. If I were to do this, maybe that's better. Get slightly less money, but we also get slightly less inflation, and we do get some extra prestige. And that way, I think this is a better use of our war score. You could argue that we should go for a shorter peace deal, so that we could go for another war sooner. But I don't really have opportunities to get into them, right? We could no-CB them. But no-CBing is scary. Scary. Maybe the option is better. Maybe I just do this and then money. And we keep our options slightly more open. Okay. Demand. Peace. Fine. Come home. That gave us the power protection, which gives us bonus monarch points of each type. Among other things, but that's the main thing I was looking for. Although the bonus morale isn't bad. Denmark loves me. How are you doing on your monies, Denmark? Still fine on the loans. I don't know why I'm so squeamish about this. I'm extremely afraid of the Fire Nation attacking. It'd be nice to have another friend. Sort of as a backup. Not sub me, though. They're even too far away to vassalize. Ryzen also not it. Great Horde. None of you did flip to friendly. How much does Poland love me? 82. Let's get you full. You attack the Toots too. Well, rip Toots. And I guess we support our air there. Do we see any other option? Anything else cool? We have the claims on Novgorod. We can't go for these guys. Definitely not going to go for the Danes. Yeah? Do you have friends? Muscovy? Kazan. Looking for a potential no-CB war here. Wait, why is the Great Horde joining here? Oh, their territory. Right. So yeah, we can't go for any of that. I think Novgorod is our next expansion opportunity. Unless something weird happens. I want to support my air here still. Even though our chances are not great. I still don't know what we're comparing to. Now, I'm gonna pay some maintenance here. So we reinforce our troops. And then I'm gonna stop paying again, I think. Perm received a gift from Muscovy. I will spare no expenses here. And grab that inflation and that admin power. That does put us over the 2%. So I might want to spend 75 to buy that back down. I think yes. I think money is too important right now. How is that institution doing anyway? Institution. Denmark has it in Lund. Did they accept it already? Embrace it? They did. Do you see that? Oh. Oh no, they didn't. Never mind. It's just a super spread from being a high development European province. Never mind. They did not embrace. So at least I didn't miss it. Because they might share it to us for some money if and when they get it. Gain authority, gain clergy loyalty, gain some money at the cost of authority. No. I'm going to gain that authority. Respect it too. Now what do I have to do this? Oh, I need to have 30 development. It will give us authority, increased state maintenance, and monthly devastation reduction. I don't know that this is particularly good. Because plus 5%, if I'm not mistaken, means Just a one-time bonus here. Sure, it's 10 years with our current gain modifiers. But it's just a one-time bonus, and I think these spend them forever, right? Lose 10. It doesn't say 10%, but I think it's still just gone then. So if we commission one of these icons, it's 2 Metropolitans used up, essentially. And we're paying extra state maintenance forever. What can we get? I mean, this is sweet. We don't need it right now, but this is sweet. Improved relations and aggressive expansion impact. They go very well hand in hand. Unrest reduction, harsh treatment cost. Discipline might be an emergency button we might need to press. I'm not going to construct a Metropolitan yet. I don't know why I would do that, really. Denmark embrace the Renaissance. There we go. Now share it with me. With me. Come on. They have to offer it. We can't ask for it. Unfortunately. War is coming. So because Muscovy is a babbling buffoon, we learned that there's going to be war. Now, why do they feel happy to declare war? The Danes took a bunch of loans to embrace the institution. It must be at least 5 loans, right? Because they had minus 0.2 in score before. So if that was 1 loan, then it's 5 loans now. If it was more than 1 loan, it's more loans now. And I assume that means they're not going to defend me. I don't like that at all. Why would you do this, Denmark? Why would you do this to me? Not even Sudney wants to ally me right now. How do we defend? How do we survive? The Danes and the Swedes come in force. Why can I not move? Oh, because Are you actually going to Novgorod? Okay. I'm gonna let these lock in, and then I'm gonna consider going to Novgorod, crunch them. I don't know if I have the morale to do it. If these guys were not around, I would. But they are around, so I don't think I do. I think we're gonna have to live with the fact that there's gonna be some besieging of my stuff. Well, they're leaving now. Do we dare? I think we dare. I think we do dare. Bam! Stacked wiped. Generated from war score and took the Peshkovians out of the equation here. And then... my heart is... No, I'm not afraid of the Muscovite. That's not the button I'm looking for. I'm looking for... What the heck? Playing too much CK. So now I don't find the buttons here anymore. We don't have the manpower to do much at all here. That's a level 3 fort because it's their capital, which is a huge problem. So I want to take some stuff here while waiting for the Danes and especially the Swedes and the Norwegians to arrive. And then we might have to join forces. I'm also going to turn on defensiveness here. It costs me money, but it's my capital, so it's only half price. And will increase the time the Muscovites take to take my stuff. Okay, the Danes are going for the siege of Peshkov. I maybe should have set that as of interest. Oh, I can still do that though. Cool, they didn't. I want that. Yeah, the Danes want this and this. But we are gonna take control of it, so that's not gonna be the biggest issue. I mean, I assume the Danes are gonna give me anything, control of everything that they don't want anyway. So it's too late to set desires or demands. What does this do to me? Nothing yet, I think. There's control of never. Do you have siege pips? You do not. I'm not sure that this is the right move. But if these guys feel like they want to continue the siege of Peshkov rather than defend my capital, then I want to help them. I want to make sure that they actually can do that. Can I go there? I can. Okay. What about a ruler? A leader? I don't have the military power to get one. I'm going to 10-1 this. It's going to be fine. And I'm going to do this. Because this way we get to stay in control of the siege. I'm kind of hoping that the Muscovites go northish and try to siege down the Swedes or something. We don't know. There was a big stack over here that's somewhere, and the Swedes are killing themselves, which obviously is not good. Yeah. We took Ostrov. That is good. Swedes lost. Do we have a general with us here? We do, but he has 2 siege pips and nothing else. I really need somebody to supply me with a combat-ready general. The Muscovites are going for Sweden. Okay. We don't have control of this, right? The siege. I'm gonna move you out. I'm gonna move my general over there so we have a general. And we did stop the siege of Tver just by being here. Maybe there's a chance. With the Muscovites being in the north, can't catch you there, unfortunately. 15, 14, 17. Maybe we can catch you there. Can grab the general. I'm going to put my point 4 stack back on Peshkov. Not because they do anything there without the leader, but because if the Danes decide to leave, and they just might, then we won't lose any of the progress that we made. The lack of manpower is quite concerning. Are you coming south? No, you keep going through Sweden. That's probably very good for us, honestly. You're going to Velsk. The reason that might be very good for us is that I don't think it's gonna cost a lot of Danish war willingness, if that's even a word, to lose Swedish land. And that in turn should mean that we might be able to get ahead in the race here. Lose boyar loyalty, lose ducats, and gain loyalty. Tons of influence, a lot of influence. I can't afford that. No, I'm gonna lose the loyalty. That's fine. I'm also gonna consider taking admin tech. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to do this. It does nothing for us right now. But I am gonna do the double development in Zubtsov, even though I have defensiveness on here. But I can't afford it anyway. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. Crunch here. Send help, because they have help coming in too. So do I, though. So my thinking is Muscovy gets bogged down somewhere in the Swedish nothingness. We get somewhat screwed here. You don't need the help. So if you go there, that's going to stop you, and then I'm going to crush you there. Hopefully. 3rd of April, 9th of April, yes. Crushing will happen. And I guess I sent help? Or crushing will not happen. No, it will. See, this is what I was afraid of. The Danes decided that sieging this is not a great idea anymore, which I actually kind of agree with. But now we are not making any more progress on our siege. But we did keep the progress because I left my troops there. That's why that worked. Cleared that out. All right. I think she want to allow people to attach here, not here, and not here, because we have there's a Swedish siege person here with 2 siege pips. And I want them to go and help with my siege. Meanwhile, I don't really have enough troops to run another siege. So I guess we'd rather... Oops. Click all the buttons that I need to press in CK. Because that's how I roll. You are available... Which means you can take Bezetsk here. I have to keep a good eye on these people. If they come back, that's bad. Swedish war enthusiasm is high. Good. Danish. And again, the Swedish one doesn't super matter, which is why I think... Wait, why did you take Vologda? Do you have designs on Vologda? No. They don't have any designs and stuff at all over here. Swedes getting caught again. That's not good. Where did the Danish giants... Why did you come here? Of all places. I don't understand. I need you to help with my siege over there, or beat these guys, but not do that. And if you were really nice, you would let the Muscovites onto Ireland here. Ireland? I can never pronounce it. And then keep them there with your fleet. That would be really great. But also unlikely. I think I'll do a siege of Rostov, actually. Yaroslavl is tough, but Rostov is doable. Gotta keep an eye on those 2.3 people. Yeah, Swedes getting medicked. I don't know why they're this bad at combat, though. Not sure. We took Bezhetsk, which means you can join with those guys. More Muscovites. Not a big fan of that. What are you doing? Unfortunately, as usual, my AI friends, quote-unquote friends, are not being particularly useful. But I can't complain. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Didn't I hire a military advisor? Maybe I just considered and didn't do it. I thought I did. Huh. Anyway. Maybe he died in an event that I didn't read. I mean, that does... People claim that I do that. Again, liars. All of them, of course. But... It doesn't mean they're not telling the truth, does it? You get crunched. I really wish I had another general. I could buy one. Is that better than doing my thing? I feel like yes. I think I want another general here. Also gives me a tiny bit of professionalism. He's actually not utterly disgusting. Just, you know, normal disgusting. Shadow Kingdom. The Emperor must decide. I forget what option that is. So the Danish big stack here should scare some of the Muscovites. Ooh, Yaroslavl fighting rebels in Denmark. It's nice. Or in Sweden, I guess. Overall Danish land. Denmark, Sweden. It's all the same. This... Can they go there? They should not be able to go... They're walking straight to Kolm. It means they might be able to walk to Peshkov, because why else would they... Yeah, if they can walk there... Do I have to run with the stack and give up the siege progress we have on Peshkov? I might have to. Now, Kolm is... How many days? 7th of September. This is 4th of September. You do not have a lot of maneuver. I feel like if they go, if I time this right, we might be okay. I'll take the national unrest. Sure. Because it takes longer to go from Kolm to Peshkov than it does from Peshkov to Ingermanland. I think I will be able to run away. If they actually can pass through my forts here. Which I'm feeling like they shouldn't be able to, but the game is probably going to say, yeah, sure you can. It's fine. What's happening up here? I'm playing this very, very slowly, much paused. Much paused. I wonder if these Danes can make anything happen. Other than being a giant distraction. Come on. Ah, they turned back. Interesting. Also, those guys, they probably stood up here in Olonets. Are you taking the battle? No, you're chasing them out, I guess. I think I'll go to Peshkov. But I'll also put a cut in here because we're already way over time. But this is well, gripping, of course. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything at all to say, then do it down there in that comment section. What the frick are you guys doing? Probably coming back to Siege Down Peshkov. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.